Hi guys, today we are checking if I've got strawberry stuck in my teeth. No, today we are going to be playing around with Tammy's newest palette, I was going to say video, which is a collaboration, her second collaboration with Revolution, and this is the Tammi X Revolution Tropical Carnival Shadow Palette. I'm really excited. I want to try out some of the bright colours, but we'll see. Today all I have planned is more of a relaxing fun day, I hope. It's a game of rounders and a picnic with my boyfriend's friends. I want to put on makeup because in reality I'm probably just going to be sitting awkwardly watching, possibly reading if it's appropriate, I don't know. So I thought, let's try a newer palette and get a video up on my thoughts. So just a recap on my first video that I did, I'll link that in the description, but I do enjoy her original collaboration with Revolution. So in here it's like a shock of colour, everything's inspired by her Caribbean roots and the carnival and stuff like that. So here is this. Did she say, I think she said she's Grenadian, I always forget. I am Jamaican and Cuban and Scottish, I believe. So yeah, we're kind of like on that Caribbean spectrum. You got a nice mirror as usual, and this time instead of putting all the shades, I think she wanted more space for these shadows, so she's just got a little film here. I know not a lot of people enjoy that. I don't mind, I keep it because I feel like it protects the shadow from messing up the mirror, and in case I smash it down too hard it doesn't go too everywhere. They are glued down, so I'm going to try and remove this without jabbing my finger in it. Okay, I'm going to try and refer to the shades as and when I use them, so it's just going to be a chill video. I don't know if I'm going to talk too much. I'm going to be eating my banana loaf with jam. I only decided to try this for the first time. Well, I eat banana loaf, it's the Sorin one, but I tried it with jam and chocolate spread, like separate pieces, yesterday, and this is the leftovers, and I really like it. So my eyes already primed. Let's zoom you in. So I ordered these off of Superdrug's website, I think. They came pretty well packaged in like a box. I got it with the Rachel Leary one, the big one, so that was cool. So I'm going to go in first with, I think, Jouvert, which is this yellow, and I'm going to put that in the crease. I'm sort of just tapping it on and then blending it. Sheerer than I thought, but it is building up really nicely. With yellows and stuff like that, I'd rather them be buildable, just because it can look quite stark and I'd imagine difficult to blend out, because I often use them for crease work, so it's nicer to have that slower build. But it's looking really nice. You can obviously tell it's yellow in comparison to this eye, so that's cool. Tammi is one of my favourite YouTubers. I always go onto her channel. Perhaps this might be a bit of a biased review, but I don't know. Yeah, I found her a few years ago, I think. And I think at that point, I want to say she was busting out more hair videos than makeup. Or there was more of a balance, but now she is literally Makeup by Tammi, which I think is her Instagram name. I think she goes by Tammi Clark on YouTube. But yeah, I love her videos. She's just so sort of relatable. She doesn't talk too much about her personal life, but she's just down to earth. She comes across down to earth, I should say. So I'm going to go into the colour next to it, which is Spice Island, and it's this orange shade right there. I'm going to put this a little bit lower. I've noticed a similar thing with the orange in terms of it goes on a little bit bare bones, and then as you go in maybe 2 or 3 times it builds up really nicely. And oh no, I've just accidentally dotted the orange in the wrong place, so I'm just going back in with that yellow to smooth it all out. I think I would have liked, like, I don't know, a matte off-white shade or something, just so I could blend something at the top there, because I don't always like bringing all these bright colours right up, and sometimes I feel like I need to smooth it out with another shade, but it's not like the, you know, the most inconvenience. I don't really have to do that, and if I really wanted to, I could just get another colour from somewhere else. It's not that big a deal for me, especially considering all the cool colours you get in here. So yeah, I think the first row up to here is all shimmers, and then it's all like mattes, which is cool. I feel like, I think she said this, you have like a matte corresponding to a shimmer, so that's cool. It kind of really helps, in my opinion, to come up with a look, because I'd say I'm creative, but sometimes when I see all these different shadows, I'm like, I don't know where to start. I don't know what happened there. So as I was saying, I like this layout that you have like a matte shade to a shimmer shade, because although I'd say I'm quite creative in a sense, when I see like a splat of colour in all this palette, I get overwhelmed sometimes. I'm like, I don't know where to start, so that always helps. So I'm going to go in with, what should I go in with actually? I feel like I want blue down there. I might do like a reddish purpley thing on top and then blue underneath. So I'm going to go in with Mass here. Don't know if this is going to be deep enough for what I want it to do, so if it isn't, I'll go in with Girlies, which is this purple shade on the third row. So let's see. I've adored the time I had lived in this fantasy. Now I'm looking for a way to... So yeah, I just ended up deepening it a little bit with that other purple, not too much, because it was actually doing quite well on its own. Now I'm going to put navy, I think, which is obviously this navy colour, underneath the lash line. It looks like it has shimmer to it, but I think that's just the texture of where it's been pressed. Pressed is what I meant to say. It's just so weird, I don't usually jump down to the lower lash line until I finish at the top. And I always forget to clean away any build-up of eye gunk. Like, I'll wipe it away and wash my face, obviously, everything in the morning, but then I always get another build-up of it. Just dust in that. Then I'm going to go into, I think it's Definitely, which is like this muted green just next to it. I'm not going to wipe off my brush or anything. I'm just going to dab into it, and I'm going to pop it here. Now I'm going to, well, I was going to put like red and stuff there. I think I just want this purplish colour. I don't know. I might go in with this red. So this is called Trini, and it's that red there. I feel like as I'm pressing this red down, it's kind of getting the purple disappearing. And I've got like a wet base, so I just don't think my base is sticky enough, to be honest. It's sort of dusting away some of that purple, but I'm going to layer it, and if it comes back, then if that issue comes back, then I feel like the eyeshadows are too lightly pressed, or too like thin or something. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Too like fluffy almost, I don't know. It seems to be layering back. I've just put that last purple that was here before back on top. It's like, it makes it look like a really smooth transition, but at the same time I feel like it's like you could blow it away. But it's looking pretty on the eyes. I feel like I might have gone a bit too heavy underneath, so I might come back and sort that out, or try to sort that out. For the inner corner, I'm going to just get my little inner corner brush, go in with Soccer, which is this really cool, it looks like it's going to be a bit like holographic, I don't really know, but it's this really cool light purple. By the way, there was like a little bit of kickback in the pan, it's nothing too crazy actually. Again, I say this all the time, but I usually pick that back up anyway and use it. But yeah, so here, we're putting down Soccer, this is such, or is it Soca? I don't know how she pronounced it. There we go. This is so pretty. These are my favourite kind of like shades, these sort of purples with all these weird like sort of reflex in it. I think that's so pretty. Lovely. So again, I feel like the lid shades look a bit, I think powdery is the word. They're not stuck down as well as I would like them, but the overall effect is really pretty. I'm going to buff out underneath my eye, and I think I'm going to use the light blue, which is called Bacchanal. And I'm going to use my fluffy brush again. That's Bacchanal. I only want to try and get a little bit, just to blend it out a bit. Kind of looks a bit murky. I feel it's because I didn't put any concealer or anything under there. I never really do on concealer under there to stick the eyeshadow. Like if I'm wearing concealer like just generally on my face and there's some under there, then sure, but that gets set anyway. But like when I'm priming my eyes, I just never do underneath. I don't know why. So I look a little bit sick, to be honest. Maybe I shouldn't have put the blue under here. It usually looks better when I've got like reds and stuff under there, because I like that sort of sick, but this looks like I've got eye bags. So maybe it wasn't my mistake blowing out that blue, or I don't know, putting such a thick chunk underneath, but I'm leaving it as that. I'm going to chuck on a little bit of eyeliner and mascara, and I think I'm going to take out my hair and then I will be back. Don't you just hate it when you undo your hair and it's just, there's places that just aren't dried all the way through? Well, that's my situation, so it's probably going to frizz up and go all funny, even more than it is. But yeah, this is it. This is what I'm dealing with. And this is also the final look. I feel like once eyeliner and mascara's on, it looks so much better. People say that with like false lashes and that. Well, I say that with eyeliner and mascara. So overall, really did enjoy testing out this palette. Technically, I would usually comment more on like, I don't know, the colours and stuff like that, because usually Revolution's shadows sort of get better in quality. However, I would say that the palette, some of the shades that I was putting on my lid did feel a little bit soft. I think that would have been rectified with more of a stickier base, or maybe putting another layer of concealer on just to make sure it's really tacky to adhere. But other than that, I really did enjoy this palette. I love the colours. The shimmers I want to play about with some more, because obviously I only used that one just in the inner corner. I think the blue actually looks really nice underneath now with like the rest of the eyes like completed. And yeah, I can't wait to try out some more of the other colours. I'm happy that I tried out like a range of oranges, blues and greens, so it's just the shimmers really that I need to give more of a digging go at. Really enjoyed this. Well done to Tammi again for another collaboration. Here's to many more. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will speak to you in another video soon. Don't forget to let me know if you've tried this palette and what you thought of it as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.